leswi a xi ni tikela a hi ri ku ri andlwini mhani va nga pfuki kahle ma vo
lero a ku nga ri na munhu loyi a nga ta tlhogomela handle ka yehe thola ri
hi 2016 loko ti-result ta mina to huma ni kume ku hayi swilo swi fambangi kahle
maybe time ntirho wa kahle a nge wu kume ku ti-subject leti a ni tshembele ka tona leti ri ku hi tona ti nga n'wi yisa ehansi
khembile ive vava loko hayi fane na mina se ni na register for 999 ni ta kota ku rewrite so ni kuma ku hayi ni yini na rewrite kambe swi tsandzwa futhi.
Hello, I'm Khalil Osiris. Welcome to Each One Teach One. Sports can teach our children many things, from self-esteem and victory to self-control and defeat. For Tolerant, sports has enabled him to keep his dream of becoming a teacher alive despite not achieving his matric.
Loko ni beburiwa ni tswariwe la Joni a Johannesburg Hospital. Then at the age of 3 years ila va nga ni susa ni famba na tshama na manikhulu akaya a Zavitela. So ya ku kula u nga ri na mani kusuhani somehow i challenge ka munhu. Ti-challenge ta kula mhani a nga ri kona i ku like wena as a child u lava rirhandzu ra mhani loko hayi munhu hinkwawo a nga ta khoma hi ndlela leyi mhani wa wena a nga ta khoma hi yona in terms of ku ku hlayisa na hi swilo hinkwaswo.
loko ni teka tolerate a ya kaya ku tikona loko ni nga kona a ri ku fanele ni kuma ntirho ni n'wi tirha ni n'wi xavela swakudya ni n'wi xavela na mpahla ni kota na ku hlayisa na lavo ni nga n'wi siya na vona le kaya lewa a swi tika mara ni khodelela hi ku a swi ni boha ku ni n'wi teka ni n'wi yisa ka ende a swi ni boha ku ri ni kota ku kuma ntirho ni tirha
ka nkama lowu a ni ri na malembe ma 11 hi nkama lowu mhani va nga tata va ta ni teka ayinani a Limpopo so a ni tsakeni ku va na mina ni ta tikuma ni ri suhani na mutswari. Ni sungule xikolo a Limpopo a Ramakgotho Primary School. Loko ni suka 2008 ni ta endla grade 5 hala loko ni sungula a Mzumuhle Primary School. Loko ni cinca xikolo lexi nga ni tikela swintsongo a hi ri mhaka ya marimi. Loko ni suka a Zavitela a ni endla Xipedi akaya so loko ni fika la ku va ku ni kuma ku a xikolweni a ku na Xipedi ku endliwa Xitswana. Hi lembe ra 2015 nkarhi lowu a ni endla matric wa mina.
loko tolerate a nghena ka matric a ni tsake ngopfu a ni tiva ku ri ku ya hi mukhono hi hanyisaka xiswo hala kaya lawa u ta cinca xiyimo xi ta cinca u ta kota ku pfuna hi swin'wana na swin'wana swi ri ku hala kaya hala na and then vutomi byi antswa.
Loko ni kha ni endla matric leswi a xi ni tikela a hi ri ku ri andlwini mhani va nga pfuki kahle ma vo and ku nga ri na munhu loyi a ni pfunaka.
Hi 2015 a ni vabya swinene lero a ku nga ri na munhu loyi a nga ta tlhogomela handle ka yehe tolerate a pfuka nampundzu va ma 25 for sure a endla 1 2 3 4 mina ni suka a suka a make sure ku ri na dya ni endla yini hinkwaswo fa ya xikolo.
Loko a ni kha ni ri xikolweni lexi a ni lava ku va xona a ni lava ku va tichara. Hi 2016 loko ti-result ta mina to huma ni kume ku hayi swilo a swi fambangi kahle Kembili ebe baba. Nukai fana mina sena register for 999 ntakota ku rewrite. So nkuma ko ai ni na rewrite kambe. Stanza 40. But I never go stanza ningere nilahlela tawul.
Kuze loko tele afina nko maybe time ntirho wa kahlangu kume ku ti-subject leti a ni tshembele ka tona leti ri ku hi tona ti nga n'wi yisa ehansi mari ni n'wi khutaza u te loko a ni komba statement n'wi n'wi nyika haka ni ku n'wananga a hi masungulo hi wehe leswi swi nga humelela laniwa ka wena ni kombela ku ri u nga zi u tixanisila moyeni wa wena wehe wo tlhelela xikolweni or u rewrite swi ta va kahle ni n'wi khutazile as mutswari ena mina ni swi twa ku ri swa vavanyana ku inana se mari ni vona ku ri yehe swi n'wi vavisa swinene
leswi swi nga endla ku ni nga lahli thawula hikuva ni ri na vision ya vutomi bya mina and na ku tiyimisela ku ka siku rin'wana ta humelela a ni nge yimi ka ndhawu ya one so kha ni swi tiva ku okay va kona vanhu lava nga ta ni pfuna ku na mina ni ta kota ku humelela mahlweni.
Joining the Ready to Work Skills program at Africa to Coon enabled Tolerant to pursue his passion for football. Employed as a winning football coach, he now instills the values that make him such an inspiring role model in his unbeaten team.
Okay, after kukuma the result, say then kukuma the result, then elan gato Africa to Coon, then fika Africa to Coon. Lote kwa mgani ko ai fambi ya ndawo ya so. Loko ifika elan nga kuma ko okay, it's more like a community center. Then kuna so karle swendwa ko ka community center. Sen Niben generela ka maka kunenda ready to work skills and development program la man mashuda ngan recognize kono ko okay since when na no store ko umunna ko inan na sports da kombela mfuno ka wena upa un khomerena la na mina nfane na swin'wana.
Umsebenzi wami ukuthi ngisupport zonke ingane ezizala ekhaya la South Africa to Coon. Sisebenza ngengane eziswele, ingane ezinganabazali. From Monday to Friday bayafika la bazosizwa ngama homework, bazosizwa ngesport, as for arts and culture. Futhi ezinye ingane zeza la ukuthi sizosiza ukuthi bathole ukudla. Kodwa sifuna ukuthi sifocus ekudleni kuphela, futhi sibasize futhi lengane lezo. Kodwa sisize ingane zodwa, siza nemindeni yazo.
Mashudu I the sports facilitator Africa to Coon. So emulwa anga stiva imaga mungani wa mina lo a ri swin'we ko okay munhu loyi I munhu loyi a nga na interest ka sports. So since a twini ku okay munhu loyi munhu loyi a nga na interest ka sports hi laha nga sungula kona kwini okay lawa ku mina a kumbe ku okay ni tshulela kusuhani a vona ku hi nga endla yini hi ri swin'we. That's when ni ta sungula ku joina ni va at Africa to Coon. Leswi nga endla ku ni nghenela ka coaching hi mhaka ku va ni rhandza bolo too much. Se ni ku ve ku endla ka ku ni kuma accident. Then loko ni kuma accident la ni nga vaviseka kona matsolo so na matlangelo a nga ha ri like matlangelo amanene la ni kuma ku naswona ku ni nga ya mahlweni ku tlanga bolo. So ni ve ni nghenela coaching. That's when loko ni ri Africa to Coon va nga yisa ka coaching course la ni nga attenda kona D license na C license.
Theory coaching ku ya mina yang faneleko una mbilu ya kahle na mbilu ya ku leha na ku tiyisela a hi munhu wa ku hela mbilu ene una rirhandzu futhi na kota ku gayida laya.
Into esibonise ngayo uTolerant ukuthi uye umuntu ongasebenza ney'ngane ukuthi angakatholi neholo noma i-stipend uye bekaziyela njengoba bengisho ukuthi uTolerant is the kind of person who will go an extra mile regardless of you giving him tasks to do. But more than anything, he's a role model, not only to our clients, but also to us. And he's one of those people that you look at and you say, okay, that's why I find him very exciting.
2016 this year in March. Loko nifika Africa to Coon kuma ko met the poster PWP. So loko nifika nikuma ko okay the poster to min ta Africa ta PWP ta Africa to Coon. Nifamisa TV. Nifamisa TV then banteka under the leadership of Mashudu as a sports facilitator.
uTolerant njengoba bengisho ukuthi okwamanje simcontractile Africa Coon as an EPWP. Kodwa isifiso sethu ukuthi angaphumi kusystem yase Africa Coon ngoba he has made such a huge difference. So with him he'll be coming with the know-how but also with the passion. And that combination definitely shows it's a good recipe for success.
Loko nifika Africa to Coon nikume ko okay already the team is existing. Kushko aba munhu angata ba coach. That's when I went in go okay. I'll take like the position of being a coach ka Africa to Coon.
uTolerant simbone kanjani ukuthi sport into passionate about yona. uTolerant noma ngabe kuthiwani is not umuntu lo fanele uzomcela ukuthi hambe yenza lokho. Ulo noma kuthiwa fanele siguge into ethile uyavolunteer uyabona. Futhi abantwana nje bafika la after school mabuye esikoleni bayeza la Africa Coon. Uzomthola ukuthi yena la khona abantwana bebhokisi abayenza ama cycling ulapho to guide them, to talk to them about things like about decision making because abafani. So that's when we saw that okay, he's passionate about this. So as much as he's volunteering with us, it's better for us to put him in a sport or in a place whereby he can excel.
Then loko itlanga mitlangu then okay I kha ribanda ko okay ya wina mitlangu yo tala. Then loko nta kuma ko na ba masungula a inanini ka league antwa ntsakeni kuba like first season you come kuma ko already uteka the title. Then now we're not should come like there've been some hard work and kuna like improvement your car within wena the team.
Ukuthi uTolerant awine ama game in terms of soccer. Obviously everyone wants to be a winner. We celebrated on that one. But more than anything it also worked very positively when it comes to abantwana who are playing soccer. Remember, soccer is not only a sport, but also it gives abantwana a sense of belonging.
Okuba like nikanyandla coaching swesne and kurna some improvements and also nikena some knowledge na experience. So like in 10 years time the one and one of the bigger clubs.
Wishala theoretical society sung fambela kahle. Antirwini la famba kuko hinkwaswo sung fambela kahle. Atlakuka na le ka tidyondzo ta yena le ka vucoach bya yena a ya mahlweni.
Like swes niendla coaching ane kambe na ta tlhelela kambe a xikolweni ni endla ni kota ku upgrade hikuva evuton'wini u nge langutiseli ka inani ya 1 ntsena ku okay mina career ya mina hi ku endla swo ntsena. So u fanele u va na alternative career u kuma ku loko i fika wena hala swa tsandza u ta tikuma u ri kun'wana ma swi vona so that's why loko hayi still na ta tlhelela xikolweni.
So tolerant. I actually am so happy to be here today because I have a deep appreciation of what it's taken for you to be here in this moment and the sacrifices that have been made for so many people, not just yourself, but your mother and the role that Africa to Coon has played. Tolerant, I guess I really would like to start with a simple question. And that is, for you, when you say you didn't give up, I want to really focus in on that because I had a conversation off camera with your mother. And the main thing that she said again and again was not giving up. So do you feel that this attitude, this determination, where did you get it from?
I would say when you struggle sometimes, that's when you get stronger. Like from struggle, that's when you get stronger because the more you conquer some other like difficult situations, the more you motivate yourself that now, even like more difficult situations ever come, I'll defeat them. So.
And so, Mom, you, Valentina, you said that your motivation for encouraging him is that you didn't want him to give up. What motivated you? Why? Why? I mean, there's so much on you. You had so much to sacrifice and so much to do. Why?
As umzali wa Tisran, ang subo ko, ye ang natanfuna lang, aka jangwa mi. That is why I'm lagur. Karuan na wanong encourage. Karuan na abuso tika sukunin. Yana mashwin. Yana mashwin.
And so on the side of Africa to Coon and the great work that your organization is doing in the country, it's not just the case of one child or one family. How did you come to be part of this story of success?
Tolerate was introduced to me by one of the sports facilitators. What she told me then was that he's very passionate when it comes to sport. As a result, he had grouped boys, young boys in the community, and he had a little sort of soccer team. And he was encouraging them and also referring them to Africa Coon to say, fine, you might be having social challenges at home in regards to food, clothes, but then you can go to Africa Coon. There are social workers there, but also you can also be assisted in terms of educational support, like homework support, but also there is sport. So as Africa Coon, we focus on a holistic approach when it comes to children who come to us.
Tolerant, I understand that as a small boy, as you were growing up and I was talking with your mother, you wanted to be a teacher. That was your dream.
Yes, that was my dream.
Do you see how in many ways, and your mother and I was talking about this off camera, that you may not have become a teacher in a classroom in the formal sense, but actually you've become a teacher in many more important ways.
Yeah, because like in sports, I'll say in sports, you do facilitate, Like you're more like a mentor to the people whom you're leading. Yeah, so teaching takes place in terms of behavior, like how to conduct yourself as a person. Also, life skills applies.
Having come this distance and having the benefit of greatness around you and a mother who didn't have everything but did her best, and an organization that cared and therefore was present, what would you say to that young person out there right now who maybe is discouraged, they have some talent, they even have a passion for something that they haven't yet discovered their talent in? What advice would you share about how to get through?
Okay, I'll say, like as an individual, you must know what you want, where do you want to go, then be with right people. If you surround yourself with good people, the more you'll benefit something from them. So also to believe in hard work, not in good luck.
Hard work over good luck. I hope the people in our listening to this show actually got what Tolerant just said. Hard work over good luck. For me, that's something I'm going to quote for the rest of my life. Hard work over good luck. So I want to say thank you. I want to say I'm proud of you. I want to say that you're the kind of example that I as a father would hope my son would become. And I want to say thank you, Mom. In the absence of everything that you didn't have, you focused on what you do have, and you made the best of that. And for Africa to Coon, I have nothing but kudos. I have nothing but continued respect and celebration. And I thank you personally for caring. Thank you so much for having me here and sharing your story with us today.
Thank you.
A good coach not only expects the best, but also gives their best. And no one can doubt that Tolerant gives his team his all. But there's more to Tolerant. He's a responsible and supportive son, and a young man who knows the value of community. Like his team, there can be no doubt, despite the challenges he faces, Tolerant is on a winning streak. I'm Khalil Osiris. This is Each One Teach One. Until we meet again next week, stay in the light.